POWERHer is a network of women in the energy sector supported by the Women in Rwandan Energy WIRE, an initiative implemented by the USAID through Power Africa and East Africa Energy Project as the first certified independent non-organization of professional network of women in the energy sector. Inspired by Rwanda Vision 2050 and the UN SDGs, POWERHer is an organization that empowers Rwandan women to obtain positions of leadership and influence in the energy sector, thereby enabling them to contribute to the productivity, innovation, and profitability of energy companies, develop businesses that increase employment in the energy sector, and advance the economic, health, and social development of the country, and it was established in October 2020. Achieving SDG 7 is essential for achieving other SDGs, including those related to gender equality, poverty reduction, health, job creation, climate, and environment. Vice versa, gender equality and women empowerment are fundamental to achieving sustainable energy for all. Majority women around the world still lack basic access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy, negatively impacting the enjoyment of their fundamental human rights. The energy sector in Rwanda continues to be a male-dominated workforce where female technicians are significantly underrepresented. According to the 2020 East Africa Energy Project Gender Assessment Report of the energy sector in Rwanda, women employed in technical roles in 11 entities surveyed indicated that only 10% were working in technical roles, whereas only 2% were technicians.
POWERHer started with few women who had an idea to inspire young girls, to attract more girls in the sector, and then it grows to 100 women who become founding member, and now we have more than 150 women working in energy sector, interested in energy sector, and giving back to the society.
The way I came to know POWERHer, it was during my time that I was preparing for the electrical permit. I had I was with my colleagues, so they introduced me and say that with this electrical permit that you're going to earn, you shouldn't stop here. You should even join the network for women, which is POWERHer. And I really felt very happy that there is a platform that I can be able to go and speak up. So yeah, that's when I joined.
I knew POWERHer in later 2021. In December. So POWERHer had a position of being an executive secretary, and then I have applied as others, and then I've been selected. To be honest, before I didn't know POWERHer, but through the preparation of the interview, I get to do some research on what they are doing, and then after I got the position, I started since then. And then from that time, it's where I've knew POWERHer Rwanda.
I was introduced to POWERHer by my colleague, and I was inspired mostly that it is a network of women who are working in the energy sector, which is the sector where I felt like I belonged to. So that was the main point which made me to join it.
I was introduced to POWERHer from a friend when we were in training for Lura electrical installation permit. So she told me there are activities like mentorship, leadership, networking. So I was really inspired and feel interested to join so that I can grow and raise my personal awareness in that network while networking with other women and contribute in our country development.
Women have a critical role to play in closing the gender gap that lies in the energy sector, but face different challenges and barriers like insufficient involvement in technical and decision-making processes, preventing them from leading, participating in, and benefiting from the clean energy on a level playing field with men. POWERHer, together with its members, are working together to develop strategies that will be used to address gender barriers in the energy sector.
As women in the energy sector, the main challenge that we face is that some employees don't believe in us. They don't believe that we can perform the task that they gave us. The other challenge is the less confidence that's found in some of the young ladies or the ladies in the sector. That lack of confidence made us feel like we are not qualified in this field, and this affects how we perform our work like the men do.
Challenges in energy sector, let's say even in engineering field, is still there, and it's a lot. Be it to be sexual harassment or not be like someone to trust you and trust your potential. So we still lack people to trust in us. So, and then that challenge is something that really it's an obstacle to women.
There is that gender stereotype which says that a woman can do this and they can't do this. So even as in energy sector, we used to meet that. So they used to say that energy sector, it's a male-dominated field. It's just a field which requires a lot of energy, which women doesn't have.
For women in energy sector, challenges are really a lot, such as gender norms and our culture. First of all, our culture different in our community. They assume that women are weak and they cannot be successful in energy sector. And the different cultural norms where women are assumed to be housewife only. They can do electrical, they can be engineer, which is not.
Sometimes the young ladies, they don't have the network to look for a job, or sometimes they don't feel confident because we have been told since we are children that we need to behave and to deal with life in a certain way.
Women were facing issues in the sector, discrimination, gender bias, and gender stereotype, and and there were women. Most of the time, we got messages from women working in the site area where they said that they are facing some biases, and they wanted to joining women together so that they can share experience, they can share opportunities in the sector. Women faces a lot of challenges, but we have seen that when we are together, we can achieve more. That's why that is the root cause even for having a network of women working in energy sector, sharing experience and also opportunities. Also, we have seen that women, because of our culture in the past, we wanted to have some trainings on how we can improve our skills into communication, into networking, and so on. So this was the only channel that we thought can be easy for us to attract more people to come to us and to help us, and I think we did it.
We have to be more confident first and be motivated, and our community, we suggest they really focused on gender equality, so that when we are applying for jobs, they set standard equal for people, for boys and girls, so that we can compete on this market equally.
Women, we need to be a team, to work and to trust in ourselves, our capacity that we have, because we really have brilliant ideas, if I honestly speaking, and we have a lot to put on the table. So And also, I would say that already we have some platform that are empowering women. So let's use them, because already we have few of them that we can be able to speak. And also, I would say I would call upon the government to keep on promoting women, because if you're promoting women, you're promoting good ideas in them, and as well as even men, because this is a dominated area by men. So also men to trust in us.
We need to have self-confidence. We are qualified, we are capable of doing what women can do, what men can do. We can perform like them. We have to prove our bosses, our employees, that we are capable of doing what men can do too.
I think that you have to talk to yourself. You have to know, what do I need in my life? Where do I want to reach? And if you get a clear picture of, even though you can't get a clear picture of where you want to go, but having that zeal of where you want to reach in your life, it will help you to fight back those voices, those people who are telling you that you can't do it.
They have to be confident and they have the knowledge. And if they don't have the knowledge, they can learn it with us.
POWERHer supports and equips its members through networking events, mentorship, coaching, outreach events, and public talks as part of its mission to be the leading organization empowering Rwandan women and girls to reach their full potential by determining the cause of their lives and contributing to the development of the Rwandan energy sector. It also offers workforce development skills training programs to its members in order to reduce the barriers that women face in the industry.
I could see the growth in me in terms of communicating, in terms of working, because right now I'm in the world of professionals that I have to submit myself to work, and then I meet a lot of people on my way. So it really, with POWERHer, it has really taught me to grow mentally, to be able to communicate, and also to know how to behave at work. Yeah.
In POWERHer, there is something that is called they attend different events. Some they organize them, and others they are being invited. And then I like how POWERHer focus on networking things. POWERHer is helping women within the network to network with different employers, different people, whenever we have any opportunities. From that, I attended one of the event of POWERHer, and then I get to know some employers, and from that, to be honest, I got another opportunity outside POWERHer Rwanda, which is now AFSIA. So from that, within the network, I got to network with different people, different employers, and then I got such opportunity.
Being part of POWERHer, I get to be connected to other women in the energy sector, and get more inspiration and motivated by how they were successful, so it can help me to grow and really get more focused on my career.
Being a part of POWERHer network helped me to exchange ideas with different ladies who are in higher positions. So I can say that it increased my connection, and it made me realize that what I'm dreaming for, it's something doable and it's something possible. So I really believe that connecting with those different women will help me in my future career, and has already helped me, because I found that different challenges that I have already found in this career, sometimes it looks the same as theirs, and when you meet someone who share with you some challenges that she has already met, when you meet it, it becomes something which is simple to you.
So far, POWERHer has achieved more than we thought in these 2 years. We've done a lot of webinars, a lot of workshops. and also a lot of trainings with young girls, and also within the network we've met a lot of people around here in Rwanda, even outside of Rwanda, who inspires. I know some women who are in the network their life have changed. Before, if you compare before and now, you will see a lot of changes in their life, in their working career. They have learned a lot. So if I highlight some, we've done a stakeholder engagement recently, where more than 50 stakeholders in the energy sector have attended our event. We've shared our inspiration. We've shared what we need as women in the sector. We've shared the support we want to have, and then we really got a good feedback of the partners. They want to work with us. We have also done some, as I said before, some workshop with different stakeholder. I can say with Resonate. I can say with three mountains, and with support also of WIRE, we've trained some young girls, some women in the sector about leadership position, about gender, about communication, networking, and how to do your CV. That's what we call soft skills. And the feedback we've got, it's really life-changing. We have also done a visit to IPRSs. You can see how girls were very happy. We established the IPRSC clubs there to help us to reach out to the girls. We met more than 250 young girls in IPRSC, and they were inspired by what we are doing. They didn't even know that there is more women in the sector. We told them about our network, about how we are more than 150, and they couldn't believe that there are women out there working in the sector. So that is, for us, it's like a mentorship to them. So we have 3 clubs now, and we hope and we believe to have more clubs in the future if we get support. And also those clubs will help us to reach out to them, to mentor them, to coaching them, to provide internship as we work in different area, in different companies. So we can provide to them internship or even apprenticeship program in the future.
POWERHer doesn't walk alone on the path to increasing the percentage of women represented in the energy sector, but collaborates with various energy companies, energy stakeholders, schools, and international women networks.
Our company EPD started collaboration with POWERHer earlier 2021. And it was a good collaboration as we are an umbrella for energy companies. The collaboration with POWERHer started in 2021.
Well, as EPD, it has been an honor working with POWERHer because there have been so many opportunities that have come in through POWERHer, and they have benefited most of our members in the energy industry.
When I'm looking for staff, I need to do positive discriminations. Why? Because there is not so much technical people in solar energy, and much less also women. So the idea is to try to hire as much as possible women with experience, and when their experience is limited, then we do also capacity building and training. And that's how we hire interns or apprenticeship in Munyakseko to be able to give them proper knowledge. Yeah.
Our company's expectations with POWERHer are, well, we expect, of course, like continual collaborations with the network. We expect more mentorship. We expect more advocacy especially for the women in the industry, either for the existing ones or the young ones who are willing to join the sector. it's an honor to be part of like a network that is, I regard it to me as a force. It's a great force for, especially for women. It empowers us, it gives us hope that as the energy sector is growing, also the number of women in the sector are growing. It gives young people hope that they also have to venture in this sector.
It was an honor to be one of the founding members of POWERHer, as it has become a very good platform to meet other young women in the energy sector. And being a beneficiary of POWERHer is a great opportunity, as since the beginning we had different opportunities with POWERHer, and we are looking forward for more.
POWERHer's primary goal is to ensure that a diverse range of energy stakeholder interventions and recovery plans at multiple levels are inclusive, gender responsive, and have a positive impact in the community, as well as to break the record of energy sector being a male-dominated field by training and mentoring as many women as possible in order to increase the number of women in the energy sector, particularly in technical roles.
The network in 5 years, for me, I see we will be not only 200 women, but 1,000 women in energy sector, working in energy sector. The network will be a network for women, innovative women, leaders and influencers in the energy sector, bringing new ideas, bringing new commitment, bringing new technology, so that we can help the energy sector to reach to the goals we have as the country. The network also will expand, not only here in Rwanda, but also across the Africa, to reach to more women.
One of the recommendation or milestone POWERHer I can give to POWERHer to improve is to look for more mentorship for young women with the already existing women in energy sector, to link them with other women, other young entrepreneurs, and also to look for more capacity building for new women that are entering the energy sector, so that we give them interest to be in this energy sector.
I would recommend most of the companies in the industry to partner with POWERHer, and so far the experience we have with POWERHer has been very incredible. So I feel like it's something everyone would wish the women working in their companies or organizations to be part of, because the quality of experience, the quality of networking that they get from there is very remarkable.
POWERHer network has successful stories from founding members who benefited from the network, as well as advice to women who are hesitant to enter the energy sector, or young girls who are unsure if STEM subjects are right for them.
My advice for POWERHer members and other women in energy sector, I would suggest to be more committed to their goals and think positive and dream high and be resilient.
I would give them this advice to keep on working hard and bringing projects on the table, because we're still having the climate crisis. We have the problem of energy here in Rwanda. So I would also call upon POWERHer women to sit down and keep on tackling all those problems that are around, even around the world, not even only in Rwanda, also around the world. So we need to be a team. Yeah.
My advice to the POWERHer members and other women in the energy sector is to keep moving forward, to keep pushing. We are able, we are capable. Let's keep believing in us because this is our field.
The advice is one: we are in this, and we are in this happily. And also, the world is going green. So energy is one of the key elements that is needed now. Renewable energy is an open sector. And for hesitant women, I can tell them that there are some who are already in the sector, and they have become successful, and the opportunities are wide open for young women. So they are most welcome for the sector, and the sector is open for them.
An advice which I can give to POWERHer members and women who are in energy sector is to use well the opportunity that they have got. Of course, we have the country which is always empowering women to join these different kind of sectors. So please use well this opportunity that you have got.
The advice that I would like to give to POWERHer members and those women working in the energy sector is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. So even though it's known that energy sector it's basically for men, not believe in yourself. If you got opportunity in the sector, please grab it and work hard, be innovative, try your best and excel at your extent. So with that confidence, with that mindset, you might reach far.
It's important that they feel confident. And if they don't feel enough confident, they really need to find people, women like them, who are maybe a little bit older, who can mentor them, who can coach them, and also take advantage of POWERHer, who can really definitely help them with all the set of training courses. The first thing to do is to have a vision, a good strategy, and to be able, that's what we have, and to be able with that to get money, to hire a person, to really do the best for the sake of the development of women in Rwanda, women in renewable energy in Rwanda.
I see myself, POWERHer, as a family. I say this because I really like how POWERHer members help each other. From that, if one person got across any opportunities, the first person or the first women that the girl or the women thought about, it's a member in POWERHer. And from that, I like how they are energized to help each other in this world, in the career path, through opportunities, and even sharing ideas, inspiring each other. So I see myself not only an NGO, but also as a family, because of that kind of the spirit of helping each other in any case.
Let me say in 3 words, POWERHer is a hard-working network. That's one. Second, I would say it's very enjoyable to meet other women, and also there is growth. That's the last, yeah.
For me, POWERHer means opportunity. So I can recommend other women and girls to join our POWERHer so that they can connect with other people who have been successful in our career, and to be motivated, get testimony, and gain different knowledge.
We need to have an organization like POWERHer to give confidence to ladies, because we have a set of training at POWERHer. We really exchange, we do coaching, capacity building at POWERHer. And with that, people, ladies, young ladies, can be more confident and really apply for job or pass through some interviews to get access to internship and apprenticeship. Yeah.
I would recommend another women, specifically those working in energy sector, to join POWERHer, because I see POWERHer as a field where someone goes into and then get different opportunities. I know you might get different opportunities out there as well, but in POWERHer is very special because it's not only sharing the opportunities, but in other case they help you to feel you fit that position. They inspire you very much to believe in yourself, to believe that you can do it. So not only sharing the opportunities, helping each other, but also they inspire each other. So if you see, the member that is doing habits on such position that inspires you and you feel like you want to be like the person. So I feel like I would welcome any women in energy sector to join POWERHer because they have like a lot of potentials out there that might help that specific young ladies.
It is in this regard, Women in Energy Sector Rwanda took the initiative of creating a platform that will bring together the small number of women working in the energy sector to share their journey story and create pathways to empower Rwandan women to join energy sector.